Hey Fun Seekers, it's Becca. Little out of breath because I just stopped dancing, but I wanted to share with you that today I was really tired because I woke up at 6 a.m. I'm trying to get myself to wake up at 6 a.m. and see the sunrise, which I'll get into more later. But anyways, I went and got some coffee, and I went and did my hair and my makeup, and I'm here and I'm ready and I'm like showing up for y'all. So let me put my coffee down. So today's Bekka Hearts This, because that's what we're doing on Mondays, right? Mondays, Tuesdays, usually when I can get that up. But okay, gonna like take a deep breath real quick, catch my breath after that wonderful dance break by The Rapture. And the song is Woohoo, Alright, yeah, and I just love that song because of the part where they're like, people don't dance no more, they just stand there like this. They mope around and they cross their arms and mope around and drink and moan and piss. I don't know the lyrics are, but it's so quintessential of like every show I go to in LA. I don't know if it's different other places. I feel like I haven't been to too many shows elsewhere, but just, I don't know, the angst in LA is like, you can cut it with a knife. And people just don't dance at shows, and it's really depressing. But anyways, so I needed to give a huge shout out and heart to my big ass coffee, because without my big ass coffee, I would not be here today to tell you guys about a few of my favorite things. And I have to give a big shout out to my wake up / get your ass in gear playlist, which has The Faint, Dance Macabre, and 2 Rapture albums, and Rat-a-tat. And I probably just inserted all the album covers as I was saying that. And those are all just kind of like dancey songs, and it just, they totally pumped me up and just got my energy higher so I can come and share with you my things that I heart this last week, because it's been a while since I've sat down with you guys to do this. So, okay. So the things that I heart are the coffee, the music, and now these books. And the first one is Smarter, Faster, Better by Charles Duhigg. And it says, The Secrets of Being Productive in Life and Business. Now, my mom had listened to this on Audible, and she absolutely loved it, and so she wanted to give it to my sister and I, and my sister got it on Audible, but I love tangible books, and I like to actually like sit down and read something. And since Dan and I have been doing our reading hour at the beginning of the day, our reading time together, I actually got through this in a decent amount of time, because usually it will take me months and months and months to get through a book, but I think this honestly just took me, I don't know, I think it took me like maybe a month and a half, which is pretty good for me because I was just reading it during the morning during our reading time. And it has all these stories and examples to be applied to focus, productivity, motivation, decision making, creativity, and the stories used are anywhere from how Frozen was made, to how West Side Story was made, to how airplane pilots think in an emergency, to gambling and anticipating different outcomes. And it is just, oh, and like Toyota car production. I mean, these stories are so varied, but the lessons that come from them can be applied to all aspects of life, from how you actually work, if you are an employee somewhere, if you have your own business, or just making decisions about life, like, should I buy this house? Should I move in with this, like, lover? Should I do anything? And honestly, like, planning my wedding has been such a source of major anxiety for me, and after reading this book, it gave me confidence again to make decisions and choices and trust myself, and knowing that I know how to manage a budget. I know how to pick what's right for me, and I can make all the decisions that are going to, you know, make my wedding what I actually, Dan and I want our wedding reception to be. So that was really just, this book is just really helpful. And because I work freelance, this book has also been great in how I approach clients, how I approach my tasks, how I kind of assert myself a little bit more. And it's just, I really highly recommend this for anyone to read. Like, if you are 40 or if you are 19, like, read this book. It will change your life. I think I'm going to start reading this like once a year, just to be reminded of the lessons and the practices that are shared within this book. My second book is Harold and Maude, and I've totally seen the movie before. This is my mom's like vintage copy of it, like you might be able to see, but it this is like $125. It like shows the actual like price back in the day. So anyways, yeah, this is like her vintage copy of it. I started it like 2 weeks ago and I only got like 10 pages in, and yesterday I decided I was going to lay in bed all day and just take it easy and read it, and that's exactly what I did. I love the movie. I love the book. They're very similar. They aren't completely off base like how most Hollywood and book adaptations are today. Like, this was really on point, but I still recommend reading the book just because I think our imagination can always sort of fill in the gap, and you interact with the material in a different way. And after watching the movie, I definitely related a lot to Maude. I was like, oh, Maude and I were very similar. But when I read the book, there was some things that I realized about my own life and how I was living. So to give you an example, when I was reading this, I'm reading it, I'm visually seeing it, I'm listening to music, I'm hearing stuff. Lou was licking my feet because she's a weirdo. And I'm drinking coffee, and I am just realizing how I'm using all of my senses. And then it kind of occurred to me how I go through life and I take my 5 basic senses for granted, because I'll eat something, or I see things, or I hear things, and I don't realize that, there's people who are blind, there's people who are deaf, there's people who, can't feel anything. It's so interesting how many diverse different people are in this world, and I'm blessed enough to have all of my senses, my 5 senses, and for me not to reflect on them every day and feel some sense of immense gratitude for them is kind of disrespectful. And I just want to celebrate them every single day, and how I'm going to do that, or one aspect of celebrating it, is to wake up early and see the sunrise. I love sunrises. I'm much more of a sunrise person versus a sunset person, and I love this. I love the sky. I love how it's sort of like this silent buzzing in the early hours of the morning. I love the smell of it. It just has this fresh, dewy scent to it, and I've decided that I'm going to wake up early and see the sunrise and experience the sunrise until the day that I can't. And I'm going to try to hold myself to it as much as possible, because there's more sunrises that I miss than sunrises that I catch. and I want to flip that. I want to catch more sunrises than those that I miss. So Harold and Maude made me appreciate my five senses, which the book really, I mean, it doesn't really talk about like your five senses, but it does talk about life and perspective and taking advantage of life and living life fully, and what that actually means. What does it mean to live life fully? And I think it's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful book, and it just made me a little bit more excited to live. And I have one more Bekka Hartzless thing I wanted to share. It's not new by any means, but I realized that there's a lot of things that I haven't shared with you fun seekers, so I figured I might as well share them now through this Bekka Hartzless. But this is a Pixie eyeshadow palette I use basically every day. I'm very much kind of like a neutral eyeshadow person, but the pigmentation on it's really good. Like I said, I'm not like a beauty guru or anything, but I am girly and I do like to wear makeup, and so that's kind of just like my little quick swatches of it. So it's not really focusing my little quick swatches, but anyways, the pigmentation on it is like really nice, and it's super soft and easy to use, and it's from Target. I think it was like maybe 10 bucks or something, not too expensive, but I use the colors on this every day and I really like it. I would call it the Bekka palette, honestly, because they're just all like neutral browns, and I really like it. Look it, I'm a beauty guru. Not making fun of any of beauty gurus, because I love beauty gurus and some of my favorite YouTubers are beauty gurus, but I love it when they get outside of beauty and talk about other stuff, because that's why I usually follow them, because of the other things that they like. So yeah, those are the swatches off of like just simply touching it. So if you want a cheap like eyeshadow palette that works, get Pixie from Target. It's cute. I like it. Alright, that's it for this Bekka Hartzless. I hope you enjoyed my dance sequence. I think that's going to cause some copyright issues, but hopefully not too bad, because I thought it was fun, and I am a person that likes to dance to just energize themselves. Not that I can dance that well, and I love the fact that my dog Lulu tolerates me dancing with her. She's pretty good about it all times. What you saw is how she is most of the times. Alright, so give this video a thumbs up. I only tell you guys because I totally forget to thumbs up all the YouTubers that I love's videos, and when they go give this a thumbs up, I get reminded to thumbs it up. I'm like, yeah, I will give you a thumbs up. So give this video a thumbs up if you think it deserves it. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to come back for more silliness and fun secretdom. And what else can I say? Oh yeah, if you want to find me on the internet being ridiculous, my social media links are down below. I will check you guys in my next video. I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. Alright, I'll see you fun seekers in my next video. Bye! Second fact is I'm an Aquarius. Third fact, I'm half Japanese and half Irish. Oh yeah, I'm going to try to go through my facts with minimal explanation, or else this is going to take